Now, as I'm a trauma-informed coach, one of the things that we used to do in the very beginning of the training was learning to understand what shame is and how to let it go. And this still is the most proven, fastest, effective method you could ever use. And I'm not saying it's for everybody, because everybody's got their own idea of their levels of what they feel. But when shame can be seen, it can be witnessed, it can be held, and I'm talking by supportive people. This is not what you would go and hold to somebody that you knew wasn't even on that wavelength or would make a judgment call against you, because that isn't going to be a place that you're going to feel relief. You're probably going to end up being more traumatized because of their reaction. And you don't want to just surprise somebody. So you always have to be in a group or with the right people that are willing to be there when you let go of shame. Because it's how that energy of the people around you hold it is how easy it either releases or it re-traumatizes you. In other words, it makes you feel even worse for letting that out. You wish you hadn't done it. And that isn't exactly what anybody wants. So if you've got a friend, a partner maybe, or you've recently reached out to a coach or therapist and you've built that trust and you understand, they are the ones that will literally hold that for you. And instead of reading the word shame, is almost see it's like somebody there can actually help you. And again, I put myself in a room where I can tell you this time last year, I would never have believed I could be. But the more I shift my identity to be sat around such powerful people, and they're powerful in how they hold themselves and they believe in themselves and how they present and show up each day. They're powerful with the love and the non-judgment. They're powerful in what they create for others and how they help humanity. And each person sat there had their own way of doing it. And that was the magic. So my question to you today is, where are you stretching yourself? Where is your new identity taking you? Where have you now positioned yourself? Whenever we want to expand, we're going to hit limits. We're going to hit levels that we feel, I can't get over that one. And it's often because of the beliefs. And I keep saying this, our beliefs are they're the ladder up out of the pain and despair, or they're the ladder that you'll go back into the pit and remain there. You have a choice which ladder and direction it goes. And you have a choice how quick or fast you want to work with this. But changing your identity is the key to moving into the version of you that already holds your goals and dreams. Whenever we are imagining our dreams, whenever we are imagining what we want in life, first of all, we always go to the fault of thinking of how it's going to go wrong and why it will go wrong and why we shouldn't show up or why we shouldn't be seen or why we shouldn't get on social media more often and talk about what it is. But really, what's underneath that is often the lie, the belief, the shame of being told you're not good enough, being judged or criticised, even yourself, when really your soul is calling out for you to level up because you deserve the wealth. You're ready for it. You're ready to step into that new version of you. You want the expansion. You want more clients, but you're still staying stuck.